Hey, Tony here. Ray Adventures 2.0. No, it's not Sunday Night Live. So I don't have anybody on here yet because it's not Sunday. I always do my lives on Sunday Night Live, but very uncharacteristic like of me to get busted. But I always get asked on my lives, "Hey Tony, have you ever been busted?" Well, one other time, and this situation was very, very similar. Kind of, I don't want to give too much of it away because it's going to be tomorrow night's video. I'm still going to film a little bit more. I'm just not sure what I'm going to do, but I was camped right over there, way at the back of the parking lot. Yeah, and not a hammock camp, so that's uncharacteristic of me too. But yeah, oh well, we got people jumping on here. All right, we got 14. All right, it's getting up there. Hey, small town, and Rick, how are you doing, Rick? And there's Skeeter. So, like I said, very uncharacteristic of me to get busted. Very uncharacteristic. But I probably won't go into too much detail because it's going to be in the video tomorrow night. That's going to be our Thursday night video. Hey James, how you doing? Hello everyone. Hey Tony, he says Herb of Fireside already studios. Hello, hello, hello. And we got 26 people. Oh, I just saw you're probably going to see lightning bugs. I just saw them zipping around right behind me, but so I was in the middle of getting everything set up. I got in there around 5:30 ish, and got everything situated. And I'm not going to tell you how I was camping or the style of camp because that'll be tomorrow night's video. But I'm in the middle of doing a sunset, a time lapse, and I heard some rustling, right? And I was like, oh, and I think I know what gave me away because I shouldn't have been given away for where I was at. And like I said, it wasn't a hammock camp; it was a different kind of camp. Oh, we got people coming on here. Hey Dane, WZ, how you doing? Details? Question mark. Yeah, I'm gonna go into some detail, but I don't know how much. Hey, first time in chat. Well, camping with Samps. How are you doing? Am heading to Ohio first thing in the morning. Tony Skeeter says, "Hey, Boxcar Jerry, how you doing, buddy? Hey, old and crackedated, how are you tonight?" There's my buddy Freddie Moss. Alrighty. So, like I said, this is uncharacteristic, and it's not something I normally get caught doing. But I've already came all the way back to the car, and I was trying to think, what am I going to do for the rest of this video? Because I didn't even get a chance to cook yet, and I had something really weird that I was going to make. So you'll see that in the video as well. Hey, Johnny Torres, how are you doing? Northwest Wind jinxed you. I know. I was actually thinking of him. I was going to call him before and say, "Hey, how do you feel?" I watch you get busted all the time, but I rarely do. I think I've only ever gotten busted one time, and that was at a Walmart parking lot on the side of the Walmart. And I, I strung my hammock up between two storage trailers, and they came out, but because the car drove by real slow. But this time I was hidden. I was very, very hidden. And it's not supposed to rain tonight. It was going to rain tomorrow morning. And so I did put a tarp up, but you can't see it where I was at. And you'll see it in the video where I was tucked in. And yeah, it was a great spot. I cleaned off the macadam. Well, it was actually cement. Got it all cleaned off. I set up an air pad, my air pillow, my down quilt, and I'll show you the backpack because I packed lighter than I normally do. But yeah, so I had this backpack, which is the hack pack, and I break it all down and I lay everything out, and then we set it all up. But I wanted to show you what was in my backpack, I normally don't do that, but I thought this is a little different because where I was at, I knew I couldn't come out of that spot and walk around and show y'all too much. I couldn't set up a game cam, so I didn't even bring it because I did scope this spot out a couple times, and there were about 5 cars or so that went around the building. But when you come around the corner, that corner right there, you can't see it because it's dark, but it wraps around and then goes to the back. But right where that light is, I don't know if you can hear the banging. They're unloading trailers right there. And there's security cameras up on the corner, but where I was located, they don't point there. There's one pointing along the back of the building and one pointing down at the storage trailer. So I think I got a little too comfortable because it wasn't quite dark yet. And I thought, well, while I'm time lapsing, I'll send a little hover drone up and just get an aerial shot of where I'm at with the tarpaul. So, and the noise that I heard, it was like a rustling of leaves, and but it kind of wraps around. And I thought, well, I stood there for a while before I sent it up, and I thought, was that rustling a deer or anything like that? Because there are quite a few animals, but you got to go up a bank, and there's no way I can get up on the bank. So I was protected on really all 3 sides. There was a little opening where I could see out, but then all of a sudden the drone came back down, and I had it in my hand, and I heard a couple more rustles, and there was about 7 people that poked their heads around the thing, and I was set up on a time lapse, but I pulled the tripod and stuff back in because I recorded enough for the sunset, but it wasn't all the way down yet. And I went and I hid the tripod underneath the tarp so you wouldn't see it on the aerial. And then I was going to go, hey, all right. Once it came back, I was drinking a water. And once the camera shot comes back, I was going to go, all right, well, let me show you what we're having for dinner. And right about that time, it was maybe 3 minutes. I was getting set up for the next shot. I see these heads, this leg first. A leg stepped up on the curb and poked its head around the corner. And I was like, I looked under the tarp and I went, hey. And it was, he had a badge on and everything. Not like a police badge, but had a badge. And he said, what are you doing? And I said, well, filming. And he goes, well, this is an official area. You can't film here. And okay, I'll tell you, it's behind a Walmart. But he says, yeah, this is protected area. You can't film here. And then I looked over my shoulder, and at the other side of the unit, there was 2 more people standing there, and they were texting and doing all kinds of stuff. And then another head poked on the other side, and he says, you can't have all this stuff here. And I did. Said, well, I can tear it down. And he says, yeah, you can't be here. So I said I would tear it down. I said, give me 20 minutes. I think I can have everything broke down and back in the pack. And I said, I'll just head on out of here. He goes, all right, well, you think it'd be 20 minutes? I said, well, or less, but you're welcome to come back and check. And I said, oh, by the way, oh, there's a train. I said, oh, by the way, I said, I picked up all the garbage in this area. And he looked around quick. He didn't see any garbage at all. Saw it a little swept up and stuff. And he goes, oh, okay, well, you just can't have this stuff here. So then I was going to ask, well, can I still sleep here? And I thought, no, I'm pressing my luck a little bit. Yeah. So I packed everything up and then hiked out, and I came over by, there's some dumpsters. You'll see it in the video. But then I went and I stood because I wasn't able to catch anybody in film. So I said I'd come this way, work my way back to the car, and then there's dumpsters over there. I set up my tripod again, and because I thought, well, if they don't come out, who's gonna believe me, right? That I got busted because I didn't catch any of them on film. I have to check my drone and to see if maybe it catches them in the picture. I haven't looked at it yet, but so I set up the tripod, and I'm standing there with my backpack, hiding behind a dumpster, and going, "Oh, please come out, please come out." So then uh, I thought maybe he would come back out, and all seven or so of them that did, but there was two workers that eventually came out, and they were, I don't know, they were pulling a cart. There's nothing over there unless they were going to haul all my stuff away. But they were walking back, and I said, "Oh, they came out to check on me, so I'll talk to you back at the car." But on my way back to the car, I thought, you know what? Let's go live. I was planning on going live from that location as well, so I usually don't do that, but I was hidden pretty good. I thought, right? Oh, there's people talking in the comments. Hey, the Northwest Wind, how are you doing? Yeah. Uh, did you still film? Yeah, I did. You got to make a busted video. Yeah, I will. I just wish that I would have had the camera rolling while I was talking to him, but I had just turned it off. And like I said, I think I know what gave me away was that little pocket drone, the hover drone. But I wanted to film like a top down shot, but I think that's what did it. But or they were just out taking a break or something like that, maybe at the back doors, and they heard me talking over there. Because now that I think about it, that could be because when you're videoing, you got to talk, right? So, but thinking of the shape of the ground, um, the metal trailer, and the curve of the land, it was almost like an amphitheater. So maybe I was back there pretty good as an amphitheater. Amphitheater. I think that's how you pronounce it. Let's see. Let me scroll up here. Uh, James, hey James, I was curious if you got caught. Yeah, I did. Oh, if I ever got caught. Yeah, one other time. And then we went up and I did ate dessert somewhere else, but I didn't even get to make my dinner yet. Howdy from Crockett, Texas. Hey, Becca, how you doing? All right. So let's, yeah, right. I'm gonna put that one up again there. He jinxed me. Yeah, but Sam gets a lot of busted videos. Yeah, you do. I haven't, like I said, I only ever had one. Hey, Amber, I love your videos. Oh, well, thank you so much. Yeah. Let's see. Let's see. Hey, Joseph Kelly. All right. How is the weather there? Oh, the weather's beautiful. It was going to be a great night. Like I said, the weather, I think it was 86 while I was filming, but then it was only supposed to get down to 70 tonight. Chance of rain in the morning, but for now it was just yeah. I put the tarp up, and I used something to hook to the metal trailer because when I looked at it the other day, there's actually two spots I was looking at around here. One I've done. Oh, it was the original crunch cake, the Louisiana crunch cake. I was at this Walmart down in the woods, in front of it, off the parking lot. But and then the storm video, the one that's doing really good, about 4 weeks ago, I was up on the mountain on the other side. But that day, when I was all done with everything, I came around the back of the building just looking for spots. But like I said, there's a bank, very high bank, all the way around. Kind of gets slower. There's fireworks going off somewhere, all that banging. Um, and then right over in this corner over here, oh, you can't see my hand. Uh, right in that far back corner, there was a shipping container, and I got out and that day and walked, checked it all out. But then I came back two other times to check it, make sure it wasn't gone. It was a perfect spot, perfect spot. Yeah, uh, yeah. Hey, Steve, how are you doing, Steve Travis? Let's see. There you go. What I was going to make for dinner? Well, believe it or not, because I'm carnivore, it's not going to be um, meat. Well, I'll show you guys because I'm still going to do it. But this is my food bag, right? Should I show you guys what I was going to make? It's I told Miss 2.0, she's like, yeah. So I have a container. I got to get the stuff out of here. Maybe I don't know. So this is a side parking lot. Walmart's the other end of the building. There's a bowling alley right here. So originally I thought it was thunder, but it's actually pins being knocked down inside the bowling alley. And then there's a couple other stores, a Verizon, a Dollar General, and then it gets to Walmart. I don't know what the other ones are, but oh, an empty container. Yeah, like I said, I'm still gonna film. I might probably just turn this into I'll sleep in the car tonight because it's kind of a drive to get back. So my idea, grabbed these. Like I said, I'm carnivore, so today's day 72. So I'm gonna have sardines and mustard sauce. So I was gonna put that in that container. What else do I got here? What else was gonna add to it? Oh, so I have because I wasn't gonna cook. I had my cook pot, my backpacking one, the small titanium cup that I was gonna heat up water. There's a door right over there. It sounded like it was getting ready to open. Um, so I'm gonna put in wild Alaskan pink salmon, and I was gonna put that in there. I was gonna mix it all up, and what else do I have in there? Oh, I got another can of them sardines. Two cans of sardines. I wasn't sure how much of it I was going to put in there, but it's already looking bigger than that container. I had some chomps. I said two chomps for later if I got hungry. Um, so that's it. So I've got my titanium spoon, but the idea was to, I got these salt and pepper max pork rinds. So I was going to take and spoon that sardine mixture onto these and just eat them back there. Like I said, I couldn't cook anything big because the smells, would be wafting out of there. But they might not have gave me away. Um, but I wanted to do something a little different. Like I said, I don't know how this is going to be. You're going to have to tune in Thursday night, tomorrow night, to see if it got the 2.0 approval or not, right? See if it's 2.0 approved. Yeah, so I got those. I just can't believe I got busted. Let's see. Oh, I'm going to scroll down here. All right. Cheers, Skeeter. All right. See you guys. Let's see. Hey, Rick, how you doing, brother? And congratulations on your, I think it's 7 months. I'll let you tell it if you want to tell it, but congratulations, buddy. Absolutely. Hey, Ryan, and good jam there, man. All right. Okay. Yeah. All right, brother. You have a safe time at work. Absolutely. Hey, Cosmic Expo 75. How you doing? Set up in the sporting goods and cook a meal. Yeah, right. That would be busted, busted. That would be a different kind of busted. I was okay. So James Rockford isn't on here right now. So I even brought this. I usually don't carry this with me, but I was gonna maybe break this out, but I wasn't filming when they came around the corner. So I was gonna break out if they asked for my ID. I was gonna go. Oh well, hold on a second. Yeah, here's my ID. Yeah, and then I was gonna and pull out my badge, and so it's upside down. So this is a badge that James Rockford had sent me about 2 years ago, and so it says, "Oh, YouTube uh, stealth camper." Um, it's so shiny, I can't read it. Stealth camping explorer. Yeah. So James Rockford, um, he was the detective, homicide detective up in Chicago, and one of our subscribers and one of the supporters of the channel. But he had sent me that, and I've never gotten to use it. And I was going to reach for it and show it to him and say, "Hey," but then I thought, I'm just going to end it. So, oh well, yeah. So hey, we got 80 people watching. All right. Hey Tanya, congratulations. It says, yeah. Let's see. Oh, that's congratulations to Bri- yep. I haven't had one drop of booze in 8 months. Awesome. Yeah, yeah, I'll tell you what. Continue on with the journey, and remember, you can always call me anytime. Yeah, and that's great. That really, really is great, and I'm sure you feel way, way, way much better. Yeah. Great, Moab, Utah. Oh, awesome. Um, hey, Blind Boxes, keep up the great work. Thank you very much. Yeah. And let's see. If you're gonna get busted, go big time, right? Uh, like I said, I don't. There, I was. There is a spot that I was gonna do it at one time. I was gonna. Uh, I checked it out. It's hidden, but I don't know if I'd do it or not. It wouldn't be an overnight because I don't think I could make it overnight. But just to go in this one spot, but I'd have to talk, so people would definitely hear me. Yeah. Right. Oh, what you miss? I got busted. Yeah, we're still gonna film. I came back, packed up, and came back to the car, and we're just gonna figure out what to do for the rest of the night. Hey, old dude on the trail. How are you doing, buddy? I just met him. If y'all don't know, I met him at Walter's Honest meetup. Great guy. Yeah, it is. So I did a little talk to him as part of that video. Uh, hey, B, I'm glad to see you are safe. Yeah, almost. Right. Oh, at least, at least. I thought it said almost. Yeah, yeah, I'm definitely safe. Yeah. Hey, Mitch, how you doing? I love your positive attitude. I could. That's what I was thinking. I'm like, I got back on after they left because they said don't film anymore. But I figured I got to film myself breaking down. So I'm like, hey guys, I just got busted, and it's funny because I'm like, I can't be too serious, even though it was a serious situation. It's like, it's like what happened? Yeah, it just happened. Yeah, yeah. Oh well. Hey, let's see. Doing anything for the holiday tomorrow? I might grill up some burgers and have a bonfire later. Yeah, Ryan. Yeah, tomorrow is what, Thursday? No, I'll be finishing editing. Miss 2.0 works tomorrow, but Friday we're gonna all get together on Friday up at my daughter's, Gabby's house. We're gonna do that and have burgers and stuff like that. They're gonna have other stuff. I'm just gonna eat the burgers. Yeah. All right. Yeah. Happy Fourth to you, JBK. Yeah, that's Miss 2.0's birthday, July 4th. Yeah, it is. So happy birthday to Miss 2.0. Hey HF, how are you doing? Oh, there's my buddy Green Hubs. How are you doing, buddy? Don't get locked up. No, definitely not get locked up. I don't want to be in the pokey for my wife's birthday. Yeah. What are you? Where am I located at now? Right now, I'm located. I don't know what this town's name is, but I'm between Hazleton and what are somebody walking? I'm between Hazleton and Tamaqua. So uh, I'm at a big Walmart complex. Yeah, Ryan, you have fun and have a safe holiday as well. Hey, Harbinger. Yeah, no, well, I got my camp all set up and then, oh, I had to tear it back down. They came and saw where I was at. It was a really nice camp, too. It was really good. So you'll have to tune in tomorrow night. And I don't know if I'll make that a premiere. I do a lot of premieres. I think I will because I like being in the comments in case people have questions while I'm doing it. Yeah, I bet you could sneak back up there now, and they wouldn't check again. They probably would not check again. I did think of trying to go back, but because it's dark, I would have to have lights on back there, and um, I was going to use my Olido bulbs, which are very, very low lighting. But now that they know someone was there, because they're open 24/7. So at 11 o'clock, the store closes, but then there's people stocking all night long. And there are some street parking lot lights back there, but I had to tarp up. I'd have to blow up my air mattress. I'd have to get my stool back out. There's a lot that I set up. Um, yeah, yeah, it'd be too hard to do. And if I don't have, no, do I? No, I can't even. I don't even. I took the hammock in the house because I wanted to hook up the buckle strap that I just got to it. Um, so I took that in yesterday and put the buckle strap on last night, and because I want to have that for when I go camping. I like that a lot better than the daisy chain straps, only because the buckle strap you can, if you only got to move it an inch, you can move it an inch. With the daisy chain, um, you got maybe a 3 inch play. So I like just getting it snugged up to where it fits very comfortable. So that's one thing that I wanted to change on that hanging high hammock. Uh, I used to haul coal west of Hazleton 5 days a week. I love that area. It says James. Yeah, beautiful area. Really is beautiful. I just ate a calzone the size of my head when I have a huge head. That's neat. Oh, yeah, calzones are pretty cool. I'd be able to eat the inside, part of the inside yet. That's about that song by name of song is busted. Ah, yeah, I don't know if I heard that. I must have missed some things. I'm just going to scroll back up a little bit. Oh, no, I don't see anything. All right. So, like I said, I just wanted to come on here for a little while. Maybe I'll stay on a half an hour. Oh, we'll see. Still 66 people watching. So, does anybody have any questions for me? Oh, so this Thursday night's video is going to be this one. Next Thursday, Lord willing, is going to be Miss 2.0 and I camping. So I already booked the spot. It's oh, we'll see how that goes. But because I think it's our first wedding anniversary back in 1989, or was our first wedding anniversary. We went camping. That was the last time she ever went camping. Not that she didn't have a good time, but that's the last time that we camped. And then she made a promise when we hit back in January, when we hit 10K subscribers. She was on the live, and I said, "Hey, everybody's asking when you're going to go camping with me," and she said, well, how about when you hit 15? And I was like, okay, all right. So everybody heard her say that on there. So I was like, all right, let's do it when we get to 15. So for a couple weeks, as it got closer, I said, hey, are you packed up, getting ready to go? You thinking about it? She goes, why? I said, well, we're only like 500 away. And she's like, nah. She said, I said, uh, 20,000. I said, no, you didn't. You said 15. We got it. We had it recorded and stuff, that you're going. So then we got to about needing about 100 more or 200 more, and she says, "Oh, okay. Well, let me know when it gets below 100." So I put that post out. I said, "Hey, we only need 99. Guess what's going to happen when we hit 15K?" And Miss 2.0 is going camping, and so I told her, I said, "Hey, hon, we only need 99 more subscribers." She goes, "Oh, it's getting real." I said, "Yeah, it is." And I think as of today, that was 2 Sundays ago. I believe as of today, we're at 15,554 or somewhere around there. So it's continuing to grow. So I really appreciate everybody for subscribing and watching. If you're new here, you've never watched the channel before, welcome. This doesn't always happen. And I usually don't go live during a camp, but uh, circumstances change, right? Because we had that happen. Uh, yeah, let's see if I can scroll back down. Hey, Rocky Toppin, how are you doing? I'm at Walmart. You're at Walmart, but I'm not camping. I gotta go back when I get home to see what I missed so far. Yeah, you will. So I didn't give. Well, I did give quite a bit away. But definitely tune in tomorrow night. It'll be at 6:30 p.m. Will be the video from tonight. So we still got stuff to do. Even though we got busted at our location, we had to pack out, and then we'll still make a video. The rest of it. Hey, Robert Bell. Tony, I'm late. That's fine. Hey, Lou, how are you doing? Just saw this. Yeah, it's not a Sunday night, right? Yeah, yeah, I believe so. Green Hubs, I think you are the only moderator. Lone Wolf Security. Yeah. Green Hubs. Nope. Oh, there you go. Here to save the day if anything goes wrong. Well, appreciate that, HF. Yeah. All right. So, like I said, I got some more filming to do. I'll show you the back of the car here. So, um, that light, it must give out a green hue. I guess it is a little green, but it looks way greener in the camera. That's pretty cool. So there's the back of the car, and you see I can always sleep on this side. Um, yeah, and like I said, I'm gonna have the sardines with the salmon. I don't know how it's gonna go, and the what is this, pork rinds? Pork rinds. Yeah, I'm probably letting all the bugs in there because I got the light hanging there. But I do have a bug zapper in the car too, so I can always turn that on if I sleep in the back. Like I said, that's the only thing I can do at this point because I don't have my hammock with me, which is odd. Yeah, I usually have one in the car at all times. Move this back a little bit. Get set up again. There we go. Hey, Eva, how are you doing? Yeah, I got green Elliot aliens there. Hi, Tony. Sorry about the bust up. Yeah, me too. Make for an interesting video. I just wish I would have caught them peeking around the corner and doing all that stuff and then talking. But you can't catch everything. Let's see. Yeah, Rocky Toppin. Yeah, is the green aliens. Right. But it's not making me green though. Yeah. So Lou, like I said, I got busted camping. And if y'all remember back whenever I did film my one and only busted video. It's very similar, very similar. But I thought this time, all right, it would have worked out, and it probably would have if I didn't send this little guy up in the air. So this is that little XL pocket drone selfie camera. Well, selfie drone. Get out of my pocket. So the idea was, so I pulled this out. This is the Hover X1. Oh, tripping over a rock. So this is the. I got a whole video on this thing, but it's small, and I just hold it in your hand. I push the button. It won't do it now because there's not enough light. But then I wanted to get an aerial view straight down of, because I had the container that I was at alongside right there, and then I worked up a tarp to come off of it, and you can't, there's no place to tie on there. So what I did is I had, they're fishing magnets. Alpine Warrior sent them to me, sent me 4 of them. So I thought, you know what, I can, since the trailer's metal, I can put those on it. They got eyelets, and I could attach right to that. Let me see if I got one real quick. It should be on top of here. Oh, let's see. Just since I'm talking about it, you can see what I'm talking about rather than here we are. So they've got little eyelets on them, and they're metal and magnetized. So since that trailer was magnet, so this side's the magnet. And so I positioned both of these on the side of that metal trailer, and then I could tie my tarp to that and go. I was close enough to the curb. Yeah, it's not. You definitely can't get a car back there, but it's far enough that I could run a guy line to these. So the tarp's up against the trailer, and then you run out with the tarp, and then the tarp was there. You couldn't see it where I was at all, because I was down below the top of the trailer, and like I said, it's either they heard me talking like we're outside of the building, and I couldn't see the building from where I was at, so they might have been outside the building on a break or something like that, and heard me back there talking. And yeah, I don't talk quiet. Yeah, so much for being stealthy. Yeah. Let's see. Okay. Old cracking dated. Yeah, time to go camping in the driveway. Yeah. So I don't know if I'm going to stay in this spot or go find somewhere else. But so far, like, I'm not near that building in that area anymore, so I could almost be right here. Huh. I don't know. Well, you'll have to tune in tomorrow. Oh, somebody's leaving. Yeah. Yeah. Flip it around. So someone just came out of that building, got in a car right there. So like I said, right here is a bowling alley right there. So on that side is some woods, and there's industrial park back that way. So let's see if they pull away. I don't want to talk too much. If they come over, I'll just say, I'll whip out my badge. Yeah. So yeah, but I think we're good here. And the bowling alley probably closes at 9. Yeah, that's the only car there. So they probably closed at 9, and the person was just breaking down. Yep, they're going. Yeah. Yeah, they're gone. All right. So I could stay here, but I might do something else. Like I said, the evening's young, right? And and I got to get this video done and get it edited for tomorrow night, which isn't a problem. So like I said, tune in tomorrow night. I gotta go. Happy 4th, Tony, and chat. Stay safe and blessed. He lost the key to his toolbox. His wrenches in there. All right. So, all right. So I am going to go ahead and finish filming for the night. Like I said, I wasn't going to make this a long video. Or there's my salmon's trying to get away. What is it like? They're flopping around on the ground, bandit camps, right? So I knocked my salmon out or my sardines out. All right, well, I think that's gonna be it. All righty. Hey, Jason or James, we'll see you later. Take care, stay safe, and happy 4th, everyone. All right, so Tony 2.0 out, but I got to reach up there and touch the button somewhere. I don't know how to turn it off when I'm out here in the field. Oh, there's a little button there that says end. All right, you guys have a great night, and we'll see you tomorrow. And I think I'm going to do this one as a premiere. We will see you. All right, see you, Lou. All right, I got a, hey, Kevin, happy 4th. Hey, James, good night. Good night, good night, good night. All right. Okay, I'm gonna hit end. Home. Oh, I got some news. I'll tell you on Sunday night. All right. Well, peace.